Okay, today I'm going to be making a soft scrub for cleaning the shower. Now this is a shower that has tile and grout, and you know the grout will start to turn a little colors, and the spray cleaners just don't get it. So rather than buy soft scrub cleanser, I just make it. I put it in the just a little plastic container, and I'll tell you what I do. The children love to use this and clean the shower, and they will get in the shower with the little brushes, and they just think it's cool. They get to dip this up, and they get to clean. So I let them help with that. So this morning I've already told my daughter, I said we need to clean the floor in the shower, and it's a really big shower. And she was just tickled to death, and of course my son starts jumping up and down. I want to help, because they both just love it. It's fun. It's like a game. They get to go in there and smear this stuff everywhere and scrub it in and get in there barefooted. They think it's cool. So we're going to make some of this for it, and I will say that I've already made a batch of this morning, but the video turned off halfway through, so I'm going to make another batch, and it will keep. It's not that big of a deal. So we will go ahead and make a batch. I'm going to have to get another one of these because I've already used this one and I don't want to put something to dry in it. So this recipe takes baking soda, any kind of baking soda, it doesn't matter. You may have the little boxes or the bag, but it takes baking soda, vinegar, any kind of vinegar will do. Now of course I don't use my apple cider vinegar with the mother in it, because I mean it's just no point. I buy this, is called like a cleaning vinegar if I'm not mistaken. I get it from Sam's for cleaning only purposes, so I use this for cleaning. This is the coconut oil soap, liquid soap that I made on November the 22nd, and this is kind of like it's not a Castile, but it's what I use in place of Castile soap. So if you have Castile soap, you can use that. You can use, I think I've used dish detergent before. I would think you could even use laundry detergent. Anything that kind of has a suds in it, it's going to give it a little bit of a suds, you could use. So a sudsy liquid, vinegar, baking soda, and then just plain water. You can also put tea tree essential oil in it if you would like, or because tea tree is great for killing germs and things, but you don't have to. You could put anything in it, lavender, essential oil, peppermint. It's kind of up to you. I don't put any in it because I just don't find the need to, but you could if you wanted to. All right, the first thing I do is I just take a container that the children can't break in the shower, and so I just give them an old plastic bowl. I usually use a round one for stirring, but the round one is the one I've already done. So, all right, this you're going to need about 3/4 of a cup to 1 cup. It's kind of up to you, the consistency that you want. I'm going to go with about 1 cup, and I just grabbed a 1/2 cup. So, and measurements don't really matter on this as much. I mean, as far as you don't have to be so precise. It's just a matter of getting it about right. All right, so there's about 1 cup of baking soda, and then I'm going to add my 1/4 of a cup, and this is a 1/2 cup, but I'm going to use the line. My 1/4 of a cup of liquid soap, any kind of liquid soap, and I poured a little bit more than 1/4 of a cup. But that's okay. Like I said, the amounts, you can kind of play with the amounts and see what works for you with it, depending on what you're doing. But anyway, about 1/4 of a cup of any kind of a liquid. The vinegar, you're going to use 1 tablespoon and 1 tablespoon of water. I'm going to add the water first. Not that it matters. I'm just going to go ahead. Water. 1 tablespoon. I think I said teaspoon. 1 tablespoon. Whoop. And you see I spilled that. It doesn't matter. It's not precise. I'm just going to take a spoon. I think I added everything. I did. And you can see that it's already reacting with it some. So I'm going to go ahead and stir it up. And just make sure you get, if you're using something square, you know, make sure you get in the corners and then all the way to the bottom. And you kind of check the consistency. I think this is actually going to be perfect. And if you see that it's a little too thick, just add a little more of the liquid or a little more of the vinegar. Any of the liquids, you can add a little bit more. If you see that it's maybe not quite as thick as you're wanting, then add a little bit more of the baking soda. But there you go. You can see it's still, I could put this in a squeezable container, but like I said, the children are just going to play with it in there. This is safe. It's not something I'm worried about. I'm not worried about them coming in contact with baking soda or vinegar or, oh, and this is not vinegar, or the coconut oil. I mean, those are safe things, so it's not that big of a deal. And believe me, they have a ball. They'll spend 2 hours in the shower playing with this and cleaning the bottom of and the corners of the shower. And both of them have a brush. And they just stay in there together, and they think it's just the coolest thing. So, hey, it helps me out. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with you, that you can make your own soft scrub. I would imagine you could add bleach to this if you wanted to, like, because I know they sell the bleach one in the store. I've never done that. So that would be something you would just want to maybe take out a little bit of it and try it and see how it reacts, because I'm not sure how it would react to it. But you could probably do that if you wanted to. But there you have it. There's my homemade soft scrub. Works great. There are lots of recipes online for making this, and you just kind of tweak them and figure out what works best for you, and just go with that. But these are things you have in your home already usually, and saves you from buying it. You can just whip up a batch easily. You saw how easy this was. Normally I don't even take out all this stuff. I take the bowl with me, and I take the measuring cup with me, and I just go in the pantry and dip this in, and then I just pour a little bit of this in. I usually don't even measure it. I pour just a little bit in, and then I go to the sink and I pour a little bit of water in. I don't measure it. And then this I usually do measure, because I don't want to put too much, but I usually measure that. So I don't even usually take all this out. I can have this batch usually whipped up in 1 minute, and everything's already put away and there's no mess or anything. But I'll, like I said, go in there, give this to the children, and they will have a ball in there spreading this stuff all over the shower floor and scrubbing it around, making bubbles. So try it out. It works. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll try to bring you along on this journey with me as I create other things, and I use lots of things, but I will try to start videotaping and showing you some of the things that I do. And I appreciate you watching. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I'm enjoying all the comments from people, and I will see you next time. This is Shawn Woodell at Heavenly Soaps and Such.